Hi all, it's Travels and More with Jason. Well, we're going to do a special one today. We're going to do the top 10 pickups of 2025. Now, I know we're not at the end of 2025, but we ain't got long left, so I thought I'd do the top 10 pickups of 2025, and I'm also going to include the 4 best gifts that I got given by some followers of the channel and friends of the channel. And I'm only going to do one of each. I'm only doing 4. So there'll be one. All the gifts they got sent me, they've all been great, but I'm basically going to pick the best item out of each. I am. So yeah. So basically it's 14 items really I'm going to show you. So before we do, can I ask you a big favour? Is do the normal stuff. Hype the channel up if you're watching on the mobile. Same points, it doesn't cost nothing. It pushes it out a little bit. Ooh-ah. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you had, thank you very much. And join membership, you get to watch my stuff ahead of time. The soon I'm going away to Thailand and videos will be dropping literally every 2 days. I mean, at the moment, I know they've been dropping enough every day, but now I'm going to slow down again and be back to every 2 days. Apart from the Christmas stuff. Because Christmas is only so long and I need to get them out. So, yeah. Or join Patreon. It all helps me. Anyway, let's get on and see what the top 10 that I got. Now, I need to say, the top 10 are in no order of best to last. But there is a number 1 spot. Because that is my number 1 pickup of this year. All the rest, it's any order. Right, let's get going, shall we? Right, number 1, well, number 10. Countdown from 10 to 1. So, yeah. I've been, a couple of years ago, my brother picked up 2 of the X-Men 97 figures, and, well, I decided to get some more this year at MCM Comic Con. So, I have bought more, but out of all the ones I picked, I've decided to choose Rogue as the best. I mean, they're all great, but I thought Rogue would be the one I choose. So, yeah. She's very impressive. All I need out of this line is Magneto and Bishop. Because I've already got Wolverine, what they've done in a later wave. But I do wonder if he's different. Let me know in the comments if he is. So yeah, I mean, the whole artwork and everything, it's great. And yeah, it's not coming out. I'm not unboxing these. So there we are. So yeah, right, that's number 10 spot. Right, number 9 spot is the reissue Batman Batmobile from 1966. Now, I did do a review of this. Check on the channel and you will see it. I did a review of this one to the original that I got. And yes, I do hope to get the Batboat. And, well, so on really. I mean, I do really like it. And I'm really do impressed that I picked this up. I just need a Batboat now. That I have got on order. But that would be in 2026. So that's number 9. Now let's do number 8. Number 8. Now this is a pickup I picked off eBay. It's from a new custom designer called Space Age Designed, and his name of the line is called Space Wizards. Basically Star Wars. And yeah, it's the first figure I bought off his line. And if I wasn't going away, I would have picked up another couple. But I'm going away. So when I come back, I'll be picking up a couple more. These are super nice. And yeah, if you haven't already bought any of these and you're a Star Wars fan or the originals, pick them up. I mean, yeah, they're a bit on the pricey side. They're not Hasbro, you know, where you can buy something for £15, £20. Remember, these are limited. There's only 250 of these. So, once they're all gone, means you're 1 out of 250 of each colour. So, yeah. And they're based on eBay. They're £45. If I remember rightly, including the post, makes it a 49. So yeah, so that's number 8. Alright, now on to my number 7 spot. Now these are my first NECA figures for many years. I bought some horror ones or 15 years ago off a market. You know, they were broken and bits like that. I didn't realise why they was like it till I started watching YouTube channels about toys. So yeah, I remember the Puppet Master. I remember watching quite a lot of the films. So when I saw these in cash converters in town, I decided to pick them up. I did. And I bought, so this is number 7. And yeah, I'm never going to take them out. But because I do love how they're packaged. There is another 2 sets to get. Now I'm not including another one that's going to be in the top 10. But yeah, I do really like them. I do. And yeah, sadly they're not on display yet properly. So that is number 7. Now for number 6. Number 6 spot. Now, same again, I've got both these at the same time in cash purchase in town. And yeah, now we've got Blade and Torch. And like I said, there's 2 more to the series. Now, I believe one might be the Gunslinger. Another couple of people. Now, I do love how they are. If I remember rightly, wasn't he the leader out of the puppets? I can't remember. But this was what I believe the first wave. You can see the 4 in the photo. And look at him. Now, if I remember rightly, because obviously these was done. If you watch Puppet Masters, you realise these were all done just before Second World War started, and he was a Jewish person who was trying to escape the clutches of Germany, the Nazis, and yeah, well, sadly, didn't happen. But he used to be a puppet master. He used to make puppets, so and he made these into life. So yeah, great little films actually. Basically the first couple anyway. Oh, I mean, apparently there's 17 of them, but there's not. There's Puppet Masters versus some other things. So yeah, they are very good. Right, let's get on to the next number. Now, on to number 5 spot. Now, this is a custom designer who does 3D prints. His name is FunkyMacLunkey, and no, I didn't paint it. That was done by KeepersKustoms, also in America. And yeah, I think I changed the fabric to this one. He sent me a plastic one that was keep with the times when he should have been done, but I just loved the feel of this one. And I really love how he done everything, the face sculpt, the hair, how he really done such a really superb paint job, and I'm really happy. And once Christmas is over with, I'm going to be doing another big order from FunkyMacLunkey, And then they were getting sent to Keeper Customs and then sent to me. So yeah, so that's number 5 spot. Again, you find him on Etsy, but not at the moment. He's on holiday. So yeah. Right, let's go on to number 4 spot. Right, number 4 spot is a new Lego Batmobile from Batman Beyond, if I remember rightly. And I really like it now. There's some things I don't like about it because it doesn't fit in with the other scale. It's like a medium scale to the small and the large. And it's the first one they've done in this scale. I don't know, is it because they couldn't really do this more into the scale? But I have seen custom designers that have. So, who knows? Maybe in the future they will do a speed champion size to this. But this is very impressive. I really do like it. And I can't wait for 2026 when 2 more Batmobiles, speed champion size, are coming out. I gotta admit, I hope at some point they would do the speedboat in the 66 version. But who knows? But you can't beat it. I mean, it's so impressive. I mean, look at that fin. I mean, oh, dear. But yeah, that is my number 4 spot. Alright, now onto my 3rd spot on my top 10. And I remember when these came out last year, it was like £120. And obviously including the droid that I've still got carded. And I was like, oh, I like it. I'm not going to get it. I was in Thailand. I saw one box for about the same price, about 120 quid. I didn't buy it. Glad I didn't, because about 3 or 4 months down the line from now, these went into a sale down to 50 quid. And I do believe they're still in a sale for £50. So yeah, and I really do like it. And as you see, I've got a vintage figure sitting inside, because I don't mind the vintage collection vehicles for my retro figures, because, well, we haven't got any. Well, not redone. We won't get a retro style, and it's not bad. I mean, if you look at the 90s version of the Star Wars vehicle, they started doing more details and stuff like that. So, I'm really happy to have this in my collection. I know there would be other people that would be, no, can't be in my collection. It's not vintage, it's not retro, blah, blah, blah. But I really do like it. I need to get a stand for it. And I've just found out a couple of days ago by watching Live Long Martin's channel. I can't remember your whole channel, mate, sorry. And long ago, I think, that the bunker is now doing some E-ring stands. So I will be checking them out, seeing on eBay, see if there's any available. So I can get this on the stand. So yeah, that is my number 3 spot. Right, let's get for number 2. Here is my number 2 spot. And I got to admit, I said there was no order in way things went. But some of them are what I call pretty in order of how I think of them. Some of them not, and some are. I mean, I remember when this came out, I believe it's 2 years ago now. Same reason, couldn't afford it. I believe it went up to about 150 quid. But I went into Kit Crazy. He just bought a collection in. And there it was. And he sold it to me pretty cheap. He gave me more of a discount. So yeah, I was happy to pay what I offered, but he said no, you can pay this price instead. So yeah, I really do like it. I gotta admit, I wish it came with another piece for that engine, and I suppose I could technically go on eBay and find another one for that. So, and I'm sure there's sellers selling these. I've got to admit, if there is any sellers that sell in parts, I wouldn't mind filling it in a little bit. Just the way I am. I would like to fill these gaps in. Just the way I am. I really do like this vehicle. It's a weird vehicle. I remember when seeing this in the Phantom Menace, that you think it's meant to fly this way, but it doesn't. It flies that way. It's very strange. Sort of explains it with the cockpit facing this way, but it is really nice. So yeah, that is my number 2 spot, and the figure is still carded as well. So yeah, and I found out you had to buy the carded R5D4 for the head. So yeah, right. Let's get on to the number 1 spot, shall we? My number 1 spot. Now I know my really dear friend Si, who sadly passed away very recently, said this would be his number 1 spot as well. And yeah, I paid a pretty penny back in Thailand for these, but they're well worth it. They're 1993 Bot Sailor Moons, and they are really gorgeous into the boxes. And then I believe I've got this first wave. I have been told there's 3 more in the next wave that I need to get. So who knows? But yeah, I mean, it comes with a card. I'm trying to try and find these loose now as well when I'm next out in Thailand. I am. So I can have the loose standing beside them, because even that they sealed, but then I don't think they're factory sealed. I think they've been done by the charity shop I bought them to keep them protected, and I'm happy to keep it like it. So they're all the same on the back. See, yeah, it's all the same, but they are very impressive. Very. So that is my number 1 spot of my top 10. So now I'm going to show you the best 4 gifts that were given to me this year. And like I said, I got more than 1 gift from these people, but I'm just choosing 1 out of each. So yeah, right, let's get into it. But you gotta admit, they are impressive. They are. You think over 30 years old. So yeah. Right, here's one of the first gifts. This was given to me by Dave Military Toys. I'm sure that's his name on YouTube. Doesn't have a channel, but he decided to give me a custom, and it is a great looking custom. It is. So yeah. I would have never thought about doing this, but so impressive. So yeah, I'm blown away of such a really good idea of what he done. So that's that one. Here's another gift, an amazing gift by Rob Retro Toy. And I believe I got your name right, Rob. If I've got your name wrong, you know what I'm like, I butcher names, so I do apologise. But yeah, it was an amazing gift. I was blown away when he sent this in with a load of other gifts. So yeah, and it goes proudly with my figures. Because like you know, I sold a lot of my vehicles, but I kept every figure. I did. So yeah, amazing artwork, amazing. So yeah, alright. This is another gift. It's actually done by my brother, given to me by my brother. He's also on my channel, and you've also seen him on my videos. And it, like you know, it's Sailor Moon. I've got a great thing about it, and I need to get the rest of the collection to go with this. I mean, at the moment they're with these They do need their own set. But at the moment, that's where they're going to stay. Because I've got 2 of them. And that's the daughter of her in the future. So yeah. They come in, if you ever know anything of Sailor Moon, you find out basically they come immortal. If I got the word saying right. So yeah. So that's done. That was a gift from my brother. Right. Now the last one is from Retro Toy Guy Si. And I'll show you what he gave me this year, what I thought was really nice. And this is what Retro Toy Guy Si sent me. And also he's got a YouTube channel. He emailed me, he knew I had a Globe one that was battered to hell. And he said, I'm getting rid of my... I can't think of the company, who it is. And he said, would you like it? And I said, oh, thank you very much. I'll be very happy to put it in my collection. And he sent me one of the figures, so I put one of my own in there. So we got twins. We have. And yeah, it's an amazing vehicle. It's a bit more bigger than the Globe vehicles, but it's still amazing. It is. So yeah. That's my four gifts. But honourable mentions from my friends. So yeah. Right. Now I'm going to do one honourable mention. Well, maybe 2. I picked this up not long ago. I know it's not a toy, but it's advertisement. And I think it's amazing advertisement. In the day on the filming of Empire Strikes Back, you imagine being a kid or adult to go and see the filming done. Amazing. And I love the artwork. It goes well with these. So yeah, and you would have seen these not that long ago. Long time ago. Channel. And I know I've got your name on, mate. I'm terrible at that. So yeah. Right, that is it. That is the top 10 on my pickups of 2025. Plus 4 gifts that was given to me by my friends. And 1 honourable mention. So let me know in the comments what was your best one out of that list. Or let me know what you picked up yourself. And so on. Right, I'll see you all later. And I'll see you again soon. Very soon. You can tell, a little bit heavy on the Star Wars side, but then I'm not really a spies. I'm really into the Star Wars, always have been. But there is another honourable mention I really should say, and that is my Star Trek stuff. Right, like I said, I need to really also tell you, I've been doing lots of Star Wars customs, and I'll probably have to do another video soon. But yeah, you see, my original Star Trek collection has grown. It's now onto 2 shelves. I've got 3 gold ones now that I've painted. I will be doing another one. I'm not sure who's going to be done. Might be a nurse getting in the gold, or that. So yeah. And then also my like from Wrath of Khan up to Flashback from Voyager outfits. Now there's still more to be done, and you can't see them all. But yeah, they are slowly coming along really nice. But I've got some heads down there to still be transferred onto bodies when I get them. But that is it. Right, that is it. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye. Bye-bye.